Tonight on Guns and Drugs, one woman's personal crusade against crime. Of this country's 70 million gun owners, 12 million are women. And they're finding a guru and a California gun advocate named Paxton Quigley. As NBC's Margaret Larson tells us tonight, her message is being heard.
And shoot!
Especially if a woman lives alone.
Shoot!
It would be smart for her to learn how to shoot a gun and to have a gun at home.
Armed with that philosophy, former anti-gun lobbyist Paxton Quigley now travels the country teaching women like this group in Southern California to shoot.
Does she shoot?
Yes,
At a New York City gun shop, she signs copies of her rapid-selling how-to book, Armed and Female. Her message is finding a growing audience in small-town America, too. Places like Amarillo, Texas, where more and more women are frightened, living alone, single heads of household, or victims of crime.
That new breed is not just a woman who wants to learn self-defense, but a woman that also wants to learn how to shoot a gun.
You're gonna have to shoot up. Shoot. Shoot.
In fact, gun ownership by American women has doubled in the last 10 years. As many as 1 in 8 women now owns a gun, and the market for seminars like Paxton's is booming.
It is easier to shoot a bigger gun.
The women pay $135 for the day-long program. Many of them have never touched a gun before.
See, this is the front sight, and you literally...
Then, for the next 5 hours, they focus on safety, practice, overcoming fears. The students are professional women, young mothers, and retirees, and in some cases, rape victims who have made a decision.
I decided that I never wanted to be a victim again.
And I do believe that if more and more women learned how to shoot guns and the word got out, there would be less rape in the United States within the next 5 years.
It was the rape of a friend 4 years ago that turned Paxton Quigley into a gun advocate. She believes if her friend had had a gun in her home, she could have prevented the assault.
Just go down a little bit.
And so the former actress and writer made a book deal and found a calling.
There is an old saying that an armed society is a polite society.
Yes. Diane.
That point of view is earning Quigley some enemies.
Should women own handguns as a means of self-protection in the home? We're talking with...
She's a veteran of 125 radio and TV guest spots, often debating gun control experts who say handguns are many times more likely to be used in murder, suicide, or accidental death than in repelling an attacker.
where is this gun that it's going to be so helpful to you? Are you going to keep it in your hand when you open the door and the pizza man's there?
Well, I'll tell you,
Quigley, who's now a part-time spokesperson for Smith & Wesson, counters a gun should only be used as a last resort.
Do you think you'd have any problem shooting someone who broke into your house?
No.
Threatened you?
No.
No doubt in your mind?
No doubt at all in my mind.
Whether it's a dangerous view or a reasonable response to the times, Paxton Quigley is giving a voice to women's fears in the 90s. Margaret Larson, NBC News, Los Angeles.